signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. My name is Marie at Indigo Earth. I am here to do a general forecast reading from now until the end of the month for you. Doing something a little different here. Adding some spice, some flavor to the channel. I'll be using a different spread as well. I usually put up zodiac signs, individual zodiac signs every 8 to 10 days. But this is just a general reading for our air signs. Some kind of forecast here for what's heading our way towards the end of the month. Because this is a general reading, it might not resonate with everybody. But remember that energies go both ways. So feel free to interpret the direction of the messages as it relates to your personal situation. For those of you that want to dive deeper into the message, I will explore the zodiac signs that come up in your reading in the extended. The link is in the description box below. You can join me over there. So let's see what's going on here. This is a general reading. Mid-month, end of the month forecast for our air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What's going on with them? Messages for those watching, please. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right, here we go. So, overall energy for the reading, we have strength. Could be building some confidence or could be a breakthrough in something for you coming up here. Let's see where you're currently at. What's your energy at right now? We have the Queen of Pentacles, assurance, surety, knowing, trust. So what's happening? We have the Knight of Swords. There could be some fast-moving energy coming through for you. Messages, signs, synchronicities, or it could just be messages in general. Some kind of communication coming through here. So what's the challenge or the opportunity? Wheel of Fortune. This could be about timing. This could also be destiny, something that's on your path, something that was bound, you were bound to come across it. So what is life assisting you with right now? We have the Five of Cups. Some of you could be going through a grieving period, or this could just be something that's coming up from the past, or someone who's coming up from the past. Something that has to do with the past situation here. So let's see how you got here. What's been going on? Emotions. A lot of confusing emotions going on here. Maybe not really knowing how to sort something through, not understanding something completely. Not seeing things clearly because your emotions are moving. So many different emotions are coming up. So let's see what's heading your way. Ooh, brand new beginning, Ace of Pentacles. Something tangible. Could be a new concept, new way of doing something, new way of seeing something, new way of acting. But something's coming through here for you. So what do you got going on? What's your strengths here? We have the Three of Swords. You're able to move through some very difficult emotions and some difficult situations. This could be also having a conversation with somebody, a very difficult conversation that you don't want to have. But you're going to do it anyway, and that's what's working in your favor. So what are the outside influences here? We have the Ace of Swords, so something very clear is coming in, some kind of clarity, some kind of breakthrough here. You got two breakthroughs coming in. So what are your next steps? What do you need to do? We have the Two of Swords. Maybe there's some things you can take in and some things that you don't need to take in. This could also be just, having to make a very difficult decision. So what's going on here? What's this big picture? What's really happening here? We have the Nine of Cups, wanting happiness, contentment, fulfillment, feeling good about life, feeling good about what you're doing. So how is this all going to play out for you? We have the Four of Cups. I think there's some offer that might be coming to you that maybe you're just not happy with it. You know, it's not fulfilling what you wanted, what you want fulfilled here. You know, you're just kind of like, there are some things that you're going to be able to take in, and there are some things that you are not going to take in. There could be an offer coming in here for you that just isn't giving you what you want or what you need. And that could be why strength is coming in, to hold out for what it is you truly want. So let's see what the Knight of Swords is. What is this message coming in? What's heading in a certain direction here? This is a situation on what's happening. We have the Hierophant, we have the Three of Wands, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. For some of you, this could have something to do with a work situation, because the Hierophant upholds structures, paradigms, the way things have always been done, tradition, culture, kind of that dogma that everybody follows. I think you're, wanting to see things in a different way here. You're wanting your independence away from this. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus as well. A message coming through from an earth sign, possibly a Taurus, could be a Taurus. And I don't know, it kind of seems like you're set in a direction here that you want to go. Right? Maybe you've been waiting for this or anticipating this. Now that you're in a good place, now that you're in a place of contentment, you're doing well for yourself. But for others of you, this is just, really could be some messages coming through about how things should be done, the way they should be done, how things should happen, the way that they should happen. I think you're seeing something differently here. You're wanting for something else. Something that allows you to be more of yourself, more of who you are. So let's see what the Wheel of Fortune is. Because the overall energy here is, kindness, compassion, assurity, stabilization, respect. So let's see what the Wheel of Fortune is. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please. We have the Eight of Cups, we have the King of Cups, and we have the Tower. Well, there's definitely some kind of change. The challenge is the change that's getting ready to come up here. Some of you may have gone through this already. Some of you may not have. Some of you walked away from something or are in the process of getting ready to walk away from something that just doesn't serve your interests, doesn't serve you emotionally anymore, doesn't give you the satisfaction that you're looking for. And I think that you're heading towards something you're very devoted to. There's going to be some kind of breakthrough here for you. Some kind of breakthrough is going to happen here. Because you're wanting for something that's more fulfilling here. Something that works on a global level. Something that is, It's a win-win situation here. Some of you could have turned events here and walked away from, you know, where you felt like this was the love of your life. Something could have suddenly happened here where it caused you to have to walk away from this situation. I don't know that the door was completely closed. But this might have just come out of the blue, too, because we got the Knight of Swords here. Something coming in out of the blue for you. So let's see what the Five of Cups is, because this is something from the past showing up or coming back into kind of your awareness here. Could be old feelings resurfacing, could be something to do with an old wound resurfacing. We have the King of Swords, we have the Moon, and we have the World. Wow. Well, there is definitely something that had been hidden for a while here. Some deep emotion. There may have been some kind of injustice. Maybe you closed yourself off from this, using your head more than your heart. And now this is kind of coming back around here, like something wasn't closed out. Something needs to close out here. Something could be resurfacing and bringing itself back around so that you can see it clearly. Maybe you weren't seeing it clearly before. Maybe there was a misunderstanding. Maybe there was a judgment call that wasn't. Maybe you didn't have all the facts. Maybe you didn't know everything that was going on at the time. That maybe you decided to walk away from this situation. But there's going to be some kind of judgment call here. And I think it's going to bring up some old feelings that still need to be cleared out. Because something needs to be cleared out here. Something's still kind of lingering. So let's find out what this Ace of Pentacles is here. Well, let's go here. How did you get here? Confusion, not knowing what to do, trying to sort things out, trying to sort things through emotionally, trying to figure things out. We have the Queen of Cups, yeah. We have the Hanged Man, and we have the Knight of Wands. I think there were some intense emotions that you were dealing with. A whole variety of them. Seven of Cups. You've been sitting with these for a while. And now it's kind of like something triggered. Something triggered this. And these feelings are coming back up so they can kind of move through here. Something hasn't been settled. So let's find out what the Ace of Pentacles is. Because this is what's heading your way. Well, this guy wants to pop out. He came out twice. We have the Seven of Swords, we have the Ten of Cups, and we have the Seven of Pentacles. We got two sevens in here. So this tells me there's been some kind of experience, some kind of knowledge and experience gained here. I think some sort of discretion needs to be used. You may be, with this new beginning, discretion and discernment need to be used about what brings you happiness and what brings you joy. What is your Ten of Cups? Because we got the Seven of Pentacles here too. You could be anticipating that whatever this new beginning is coming in, that looks like it's going to bring you joy and happiness, whether it's a message from somebody from your past or it's something to do with something's coming back from the past to close itself out. I think you're kind of expecting it's going to be the same old, same old. You know, it's not going to be authentic. It's not going to be real. It's not going to, there's something underlying underneath it that just kind of seems off. Give me one more on this, please. Think maybe you had thought time heals all wounds. Yeah, we got the Four of Cups coming in. I don't know that you're going to react to this very well. Whatever this offer is coming in. There seems to be something a little sneaky underneath it. And I guess that's why these difficult conversation needs to come in. This is what you've got going for you. To really start asking some questions here. The Queen of Swords comes up. Yep. There's going to be some difficult conversations to have. Because I don't know that you're going to buy this. Whatever this is. There still seems to be something that's attached to it that's just not sitting right with you. Because this experience of what you've gone through before, there she is, Queen of Swords. I thought that was going to come out. Asking good questions. Seeing things clearly. Difficult conversations need to be had. Something coming through is not as it seems. It's coming through as a Ten of Cups, but your experience and your experiential knowledge, you kind of know better. You're kind of going to wait and see a little bit what happens, but the idea that time heals all wounds, I don't know that that's really working for you because something needs to be cleared out here. And you're going to see this, whatever was hidden, very, very clearly. And you're going to be able to act on this and make a decision for whatever this is, whether it's a relationship, past relationship coming back in, or, you know, you've done a good job here, really taking care of yourself, doing some self-care, self-work, self-analyzation. Whatever this is has not completely closed out. The door was not quite closed. Even though you emotionally walked away, I think there's still a deep love and devotion here in this situation. And those feelings are going to come up again. So let's see what this Ace of Swords is, because this is about the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Yeah, Tower. There's going to be a sudden truth coming through here. These are the outside influences. There's going to be some kind of breakthrough. Some kind of clarity is going to show itself here for you. We have the Emperor, and we have the Seven of Wands. Some of you might be dealing with Aries. Some of you might be dealing with a Scorpio. But I think somebody here is very set in their ways. They're very set in their ways. Unbending, unyielding, not really changing, not really doing the inner work that's needed to kind of soften up a little bit. I think you're going to see something very clearly here. This person may have to, you know, maybe this person's being humbled. Maybe this job situation is being humbled. Maybe some kind of truth is going to come through about somebody who's in leadership or who's in charge here, who's been very resistant to any kind of change. It looks like something here is going to alter that situation. Having these difficult conversations might show you that this person might be resistant to change. Just unyielding, unbending. It's like they have to have, you know, everything torn down before they kind of get to a place where they kind of surrender to something, or are able to say like, okay, well, you know, I guess this isn't working. Maybe I need to do something different, or to soften a little bit. So let's see what this Two of Swords is for you. These are your next steps. This could be a very difficult decision for you coming in. Deciding what you're going to do. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Hierophant again. And we have the Eight of Wands. Well, I think, you know, the intensity of the conversations here are going to grow. This could be putting you in a position here that maybe you don't want to be put in, or this could be putting you in an uncompromising position here. But it looks like the intensity of this is going to grow. If you're dealing with it looks like an earth sign here. But I think by you being able to get the clarity you need and ask the questions that you want of this situation or this relationship, if this is somebody from the past coming back, because we do have that up here, I think communication is going to be the key here. You're going to have to hold yourself strong and confident. You know, this person might be trying to trigger you a little bit, or this job situation might be trying to trigger you a little bit, but you seem to be holding your ground. So let's find out what this Nine of Cups is, because this is the overall picture. Contentment, happiness, feeling good, being in a good place. Life is flowing. Yeah, Ace of Cups. For some of you, by your ability to stand your ground, this might be a new beginning for you in love. Because you're just unwilling to compromise anymore. And you're not going to be triggered. You're not going to be triggered. I think you're able to see that whatever's being offered here has some kind of attachment to it. Right? Seven of Swords. Like there's going to be a payoff here for your happiness, for what you consider to be a total happiness. And I think you understand maybe the timing just isn't right, or maybe the timing wasn't right in the past. But I think, you know, by you being able to hold your ground, stand your ground, not be triggered, ask the questions that you need. Yeah, see? Your joy and your happiness, everything you wanted is coming in for you. This is kind of seems to be a trial run here. Whatever's coming through here for you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Like it's coming up to trigger something again. You know? To kind of move through some very difficult emotions. Because that's how you got here. So let's see what the Four of Cups is. Just not accepting anything that just is not of value to you anymore. that doesn't feel right, that doesn't meet your standards. You're gaining a lot of knowledge and wisdom here through this experience. Yep, hold your ground. Hold your ground, keep your boundaries, stand your ground. Don't accept anything that you don't want for yourself. Anything that feels heavy, anything that doesn't feel light. Yeah. Keep your independence. Know what makes you feel good. Know what makes you feel like you're, not that you have to control a situation, but when you control what's going on inside of you and you're not allowing triggers to set you off, there are feelings here that are going to have to be moved through, because I think that there's been some past hurt here from something that you very much devoted a lot of time and energy and love into. Like you poured your heart out here and it didn't end very well. It didn't end very well. But the door wasn't quite closed. There's still some things that need to be hashed out here. And some things maybe that weren't seen or weren't understood. And I think you're going to get some real clarity on that to start again. That's what life is helping you with. And that's what's coming in here. 9 of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the Star. Wishes and dreams coming true. But it's going to take you to stand your ground on some things. Whether it's, with this person from the past or it's, with somebody brand new. I see a brand new beginning here. But I think what you're going to understand is that if it's hard and it's resistant, because these are the outside influences. If it's hard, if it's resistant, if it's controlling, if it seems to be like you can't break through anything, like the truth just doesn't seem to, the truth, you're having to dig for the truth. You're having to figure things out, play detective, ask a lot of questions, work through some very difficult feelings. Then I just don't think it's, you're not going to put yourself in any more uncompromising positions. And communication is going to be your key here, because here's where you're learning. Here's where you're learning what you need to know, the clarity that you need. So let's close this off. Oh, let me look and see who's here. Well, Taurus is coming through really loud. Aquarius, Leo, Aries, Scorpio again, Aquarius and Capricorn, Cancer and Pisces, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces again. I think I said Aquarius and Leo. So I'm going to look at those in the extended. Let's get a essential oil you can use here. Something that you can tangibly touch. Use to kind of help you navigate through these energies or close this chapter out, whatever this is, if you need to. Because something beautiful awaits you here. All right, well, this one wants to pop out. Cinnamon protects and regulates. Ooh, and Yarrow came out. Heals physical and emotional wounds. So let me read Cinnamon real quick for you. Cinnamon flavors work with both sweet and savory dishes. But it's not just for sprinkling on lattes. This essential oil is highly antibacterial, antifungal, and antiviral. Cinnamon essential oil exhibits excellent activity against all selected strains tested in any kind of bacteria, harmful strains of bacteria. Research shows that cinnamon can also help lower your blood sugar, cholesterol, and triglyceride levels. Cinnamon essential oil helps overcome jealousy, sexual repression, and fearfulness, replacing those emotions with love and respect for oneself and others. It is also thought to help heal. Let me say that again. Stay with me. It's also thought to help those who are healing from sexual abuse because it can alleviate feelings of denial while increasing open-mindedness and receptivity. Other uses are for bacterial infections, cold and flu, diabetes, heart disease, high cholesterol, kidney infections, oral health, and vaginal infections. And then yarrow helps heal physical and emotional wounds. Achilles millefolium. Okay. The scientific name for yarrow provides clues into the history. Achilles used the plant during the Trojan War to treat a spear wound. At various times throughout history, yarrow has been known as the soldier's wound or staunch grass. Yarrow essential oil contains a powerful anti-inflammatory compound. This compound is uncommon in the plant world and gives the oil a deep navy blue color. It is an antioxidant by nature, and it also has the ability to fight free radicals and regulate cellular functions to promote health. Yarrow essential oil is believed to help people whose anger or rage is subconsciously linked to feelings of vulnerability and emotional wounds. It helps alleviate that hidden hurt, rage, and defensiveness, allowing these people who typically hide to stop feeling so easily offended. It is a visionary effect on those suffering from depression, allowing them to acknowledge the pain and then let it go. It can also be used for arthritis or abdominal cramps, bites, eczema, fever, hemorrhoids, indigestion, menstrual pain, nausea, neurology, nerve pain, PMS, poor circulation, skin conditions, sprains, UTI infections, various varicose veins, and wounds. So that's what I have for you. Forecast for the end of the month. Looks like communication is coming through. Hold your ground. Stand strong. And until next time, Grand Rising, my friends.